B2B and B2C requirements. When it comes to B2C, I've already explained the kind of factors we take into play and personalize the stuff for gifting in terms of emotions, happiness, and relationship. When it comes to B2B, we are equally consistent with our approach.
Best gifts in the world are not in the material objects one can buy from the store, but in the memories we make with the people we love. So when they say life is a collection of quirky moments, then our guest today, Anusha Mehta, founder at Wrapping Happiness, has some really amazing and quirky ideas and quirky gifts for all the occasions. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है.
Very good afternoon, Rashi. Thank you for letting me a part of your show. And it's a pleasure to be here.
So first of all, Anusha, please tell us about Anusha Mehta, founder at Wrapping Happiness, and your brand, Wrapping Happiness.
Thanks for the question, Rashi. So Anusha, if I say I'm a banker by experience, 10 years into banking, and I hold a fiduciary position with one of the listed companies, Asian Oil Services, which is into oil and exploration. I started my entrepreneurial journey, say, almost 6 years back, after taking a sabbatical for my kids for a year and a half. And ever since, there's been no looking back. Initially, it was more on a flexi basis and everything. But yes, everything started at that given point in time. I'm a person who can't just sit. So I need to constantly learn and move. And probably that's the reason how it started. When it comes to Wrapping Happiness, I'm so happy to share that Wrapping Happiness is the first brand of its kind which we've launched, which works on 3 parameters, which is like emotions, happiness, and relationship. So we say we don't sell products. We share concepts or basis these 3 different pillars of Wrapping Happiness. That's why we're not a trading side, it's a very emotional side. So that's in very nutshell if I talk about Wrapping Happiness.
Absolutely beautiful. Banking, emotions, gifting, and love. I think this is amazing, Anusha. Okay, Anusha, what exactly inspired you with this brand?
All the creative credit to my mother. I think from early childhood, she had instilled a lot of creativity in me. Hats off to her dedication and her efforts that I could think creatively. She herself is a super creative and a very talented lady. But yes, it started around 6-7 years back when I ordered for something for my dear ones online through one of the sites, considering a sense of convenience and all. But what I chose and how I chose and what it looked and how it reached, it was very different. And that's where I just realized that we Indians, we think emotionally beautifully. And we are very, very close to our family, friends, and we really want to make them happy on their special days. So gifting becomes a very integral part of our life. But how it reaches the individual is something which is very different. It's very, very transactional. It doesn't carry that feeling of emotions and happiness which it should carry along. It's more of a cardboard ka dabba, packed and sent and traded. So we wanted to create that element of happiness for the sender and the receiver both, for any occasion which makes them happy. Idea is to just make people happy in the relationship and emotions, as I said, the 3 pillars.
And this is totally perfect. So what are the different services your company offer? What are the USPs? Since there are many such companies as stated, we see on the internet. So let us know the USPs of Wrapping Happiness.
First and the foremost USP I'll say is whatever we show and whatever we give, there's always a QC which is very, very strong. So whatever we show on the site and you see is something you'll get delivered with. The perceived value of the products is actually much more higher than what you see and what you receive. So we made it a point that we create a platform which is very genuine in the offering. We have sorted, limited, identified products which are completely premium. something which is of good quality. Everything that you see on the site is tried and tested. That's one USP. The second USP is the way we pack and send. We try to cater to those personalized elements which make the gift absolutely apt. So even if when you go to the site, we've categorized the gift, different gifts under different categories, which can really hold a position very well as per the occasion. So if you're looking for quirky gifts for a particular age group, it's there. You're looking for certain experiences which can make somebody happy, like a personalized newspaper or a radio show or a decor. There's an element of customization which is there in every gift. So our gifts are actually delivered as gifts and not as courier packs. That's the major difference.
And we think that makes all the difference. So what's special for the season?
Lots in store. Christmas bells are already ringing for us. So there's jingle in the air, and the site is uploaded with beautiful Santa gifts for your kids, family, friends. Please do check out wrappinghappiness.com for that. And plus, we have upcoming season full of Valentine gifts, holy gifts, and it's on and on. Birthdays, anniversaries, housewarming, travel gifts, anything and everything that you want is there. So started with the Christmas.
You, as Anusha Mehta, feel like an entrepreneur since you were initially in a job and you switched over to entrepreneurship. Secondly, what advice would you like to push over to all the women out there who started entrepreneurship after the sabbatical?
I'll say entrepreneurship came naturally to me. It's something which is there in the blood. I belong to a family of entrepreneurs. So it's something the environment that I've grown up in. A lot of credit I like to give to my husband, who's always been such a big support and who's always opened the world to me, trusting in whatever I was capable of. So a strong push from his side really made a lot of difference. And of course, the push and the kind of confidence your parents and your kids show in you, giving them a sense of pride is something which is the best thing. So that's what entrepreneurship is. Like, it's come on to me. Now, when it comes to the I give suggestion to the women, I think just go for it. Don't think too much. You're capable of much more. You can just rock the world, and you all have been already doing an amazing job in your life, be it at home, be it outside. Just don't stop dreaming and stop living those dreams. Just go for it.
I think this is one of the best advice an entrepreneur can hand over to somebody who's looking forward for entrepreneurship. Anusha, let's talk about your social initiatives.
Very nice question. Well, on a social initiative, on a personal front, I was associated with one of the leading schools of Gurgaon, and we were helping out with the education bit of the certain government schools. So I was a part of it, and I was really, really happy. It was kind of a self-satisfaction that I got from it by getting associated with them. And second thing is, when it comes to the social initiative, I and my team, we believe very, very strongly in sustainability. So we've curated a special section on our website which just talks about goods for a cause. It could be recycled, it could be sustainable, it could be zero waste. And we really want to add on to the category of it. Plus, we try using least amount of plastic packaging in our dispatches. It's either paper or it's either box. So that's something that we try and take care of. And that's something that we want to really promote as an entity. So yes, a lot to be done. It's just the beginning for us in that category.
I think this is wonderful. Okay, Anusha, any upcoming projects, any diversification at Wrapping Happiness? Let's hear that.
Wrapping Happiness in itself is a standalone platform for all kind of B2B and B2C requirements. When it comes to B2C, I've already explained the kind of factors we take into play and personalize the stuff for gifting in terms of emotions, happiness, and relationship. When it comes to B2B, we are equally consistent with our approach. And what we do is we conceptualize and personalize gifts right from the joining kits to the farewell gifts to motivational gifts, to reward and recognition, to birthdays of the employees, to the work anniversaries. You talk about it and we do it. We design it, plan it, conceptualize it, and then we take it forward. And not only that, the end-to-end services, right from designing to the dispatch, is all done by my team in-house. So we become a one-stop shop, and we are really diversifying it big way to take it further to the audience. We've been catering to not only Delhi NCR pan India, but we are shipping worldwide now. We are shipping both for retail and corporate orders worldwide. Everything is being done in house. So not only the shipping part of it, we make it a point that the dispatch delivery status is updated to the client. So right from as you say, like from it's like getting a baby born to getting the baby settled, it's our responsibility completely end to end. We take the complete onus. So that's become another USP besides personalization of the gifting for the corporates for us, because we just don't believe in putting in the logo and getting it personalized by that. But we add the design element and the customized element to it. And that's something which is a USP. And at the same time, we ensure that the quality is best because we want to retain the client. So yes, the packaging again, there plays a very important role. So packaging, designing, shipping, logistics, updation, follow-ups, everything, it's all in-house. We do that. Similarly, we've been curating certain shows like the radio shows and also videos, which are more of emotional gifts for people outside India. We've captured markets of Singapore, Australia, Bahrain, Sydney specifically, and somewhere in Europe, certain places wherein the talks are already on. So there's a lot which we are doing beyond the borders as well.
This is beautiful. Who would do this? Customize a special gift for a special occasion. So can we know about the team?
So I have some amazing set of people working in my team. Ever since the concept was conceptualized and everything was done, my first thing was that I need to have the same bandwidth of people who can think the same way that I'm thinking and all. I was lucky enough to find them. They've been with me thick and thin since the last 2 years, ever since we started. Amazing set of designers, conceptualizers, amazing set of stylists, amazing set of operations guy. I often say my designers, like my stylist is the face, my operations team is my backbone. My designers are my hands and the legs. And the support staff and support team is something which keeps on going. Wrapping happiness is not about me, it's about my whole team who stood with me and believed in the thought that I had carried. So complete cheers to them.
So when it comes to gifting on special days, it's important not to hide the madness and the fun. So get in touch with Anusha Mehta, Team Wrapping Happiness. Their numbers, their website details, everything is available on the feed, with us, and on the video itself. Anusha, आपका बहुत बहुत thanks किया.